What is up? What is up? Welcome to episode 88.
88.
Episode 88. Almost to 100. Almost to 90. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
2 away from 90, then it's 10. Then it's 100. You know, that's how counting works. But
Usually.
one number after the other. All right. So before we get started, as always, per every episode, we want to give a shout out to the brand we have before you guys here on the YouTube. For all you listeners on Anchor, we have a brand that we sponsor, obviously.
Yes.
So check out the YouTube to see what we're talking about, or just keep listening. And shop Glow Nude.
Yeah, guys, head on over to our website at www.shopglownude.com, or you can follow us on Instagram at glow.nude. We do have products in Jamaica, so in order for you to get more information on that, you'd have to follow us on Instagram, again, at glow.nude. All natural, 100% organic. Can't find this anywhere else. Black owned, but formulated for everyone. So head on over to our website at www.shopglownude.com.
So let's dive right into it. What do we got? What's that first? What does that say?
How do guys put girls in the friend zone?
I don't know. That's a good question. I feel like guys don't really do that. Guys don't really do that. It just depends on whether or not
she's ugly, to you.
Whether or not she's ugly, and it's like I mean, I think a guy is a friend with a girl, whether or not
there's benefits.
Yeah, and if it's like I'm putting myself I'm gonna put myself in the shoes, right? So I'm gonna be friends with a girl for the sole fact that like what do we have in common? Like a lot of my friends that are girls, like we smoke, you know what I mean? So are we gonna smoke and hang out and then that's it or whatever? So it's more so like what can you do with that female friend? Other than that, it's just like why are we even friends? You know what I mean? So I feel like girls are the friend zone champs. Like girls do that shit. Guys, it's like, you know what I mean? Like you won't really hang out with your guy, your friend that's a girl, other than, you know what I mean, if it's like one of those situations where it's like a friends with benefits situation, or you're just friends with a girl that you just smoke with. Like I know guys, myself included, who just are friends with girls that we just kind of smoke and hang out, and that's really it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel like girls are just generally in the friend zone if they're not someone you're trying to, you know what I mean, court.
I feel like it just gets very weird, like in the relationship with a guy and a girl, because it's very difficult to formulate a friendship. Then I feel like after you realize that the girl is not interested, I feel like niggas just be like, all right, well, fuck this relationship. It's like, how's that fair?
I mean, I feel like it's like it depends on what you want out of that relationship, whether friendship or not. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like everyone, like we said, everyone is in your life for a reason. Every friendship has a purpose, or you know what I mean, it's a waste of time. So it's like, what is this friendship doing? Like how am I benefit? Are you just like someone I can listen to? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of girls and guys, like, you see the opposite sex for a purpose. Like, what purpose do you serve? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So if you're a friend to a guy and you're a girl, it's like, what are you doing for him? Are you someone he can listen to and be emotional with? You know what I mean? So I feel like it has to do with a give and take. Like, what are we exchanging in our friendship?
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I agree.
So
there's gotta be some benefits.
Yeah, it's whether or not you like it. It could just be like, yo, this is my friend that I just FaceTime and tell her about my day, and then that's it. Yeah. Or this is just a friend of mine that, you know what I mean, we kind of just do whatever, you know what I mean?
True.
Whenever we in the mood. It's always a give and take with the opposite sex. It's never just like blanket, you know what I mean? Or like people like to say it's hard for guys to be friends with girls, but it's like someone wants something else out of the friendship that's not part of the friendship, you know what I mean? So
I just hate the fact that like people be like, well, that's how a relationship starts when you're friends, but not every friendship like sprouts a relationship. Like nobody wants every friendship to be a relationship, or an intimate relationship rather. Like it could legit just be a friendship. You know what I'm saying?
Or it goes to be like how do you even make friends? What are your friends for?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
what are your friends really for?
It's exactly. It's it's like at this
everyone
point.
has a purpose. Yeah, everyone has a purpose.
Yeah.
No matter how you flip it, guy or girl, you know what I mean? There's someone in your life that's a friend that you're like, oh, this is my friend for this, and this is my friend for that, and this is my friend for this. Guy or girl, you know what I mean? Everyone serves a purpose. It's just the friend zone is seen as some like anti-sex zone, and it's like, well, we was never gonna have sex. Like, what did you think this is?
That's the note right there. That's the key point.
Yeah.
You know?
So if you're approaching trying to have a friend as a girl, and it's like, maybe later on we'll have sex, you know what I mean? It's like you're already entering the situation.
Yeah, with the wrong foot.
Yeah. Form genuine connections.
Yeah.
I get tired of saying that shit. Sound like that fucking, man, the Love Island. I don't think you watched. No, it's not Love Island. It's that shit where they can't. Yeah, too hot to handle.
Yeah, I ain't watched that.
She's always trying to tell them to form genuine bonds and connections. But anyway, we got more stuff to get to.
So, I feel like America is responsible for a lot. Reason being is when you come here, it's a clear distinction of how you're going to be treated based on what you look like, right? So I feel like if America didn't exist, I feel like there wouldn't be half the problems there is in the world, because America created this like narrative to push where everybody's somewhat afraid of a black person. You know what I'm saying? Because if America wasn't on this bullshit, right? And you go somewhere, they're not gonna be like, oh, black people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the media paints a picture for the races.
Right, and it's crazy because why is it such a distinct difference? Now even if you're like somewhat fair-skinned, people don't even want to deal with you if you say you're from America. You know what I'm saying? It's a distinct hate for Americans.
I feel like it has a lot to do with what America gets itself involved in.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean? Like, they like to say it's the police of all the countries. Like, you know what I mean? America doesn't do wrong, and America's in every country doing all this extra shit, and there's so much going on in America itself. So I feel like when you put yourself on such a pedestal where every country is looking to you to make the move, and they're looking to you for answers for stuff, it's gonna come with complications, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's gonna slowly turn into that place, like that mall that people will go to because it's somewhere to go, but it's like you don't really want to go, you know what I mean? So
what's that mall called? Jersey Gardens. Yo, every time I have ever been to Jersey Gardens, it's always been some weird problems. Like apparently they let off fake gunshots of some sort. It was just Jersey Gardens an experience. But anyways,
what I feel like I've never been to this mall.
I've
heard the stories, but I feel like there's a reason why I've never been. Yeah, it's probably right.
It's out of the way. Two, it's unnecessary. It's like if they were to combine Bridgewater and Woodbridge Mall together.
No.
Well, not Bridgewater. Woodbridge and Menlo together. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Okay, I might never go.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
it goes back to like if you're gonna set the scene for like, yo, this is the place you want to be, and oh, look at us over here, it's gonna come with complications, and those complications being that it's the whole world's gonna know what you got going on, and they're gonna see the type of treatments, especially over hundreds of years, of a specific race. There's people in Europe know how they treat black people. You know what I mean? The whole thing with the George Floyd, like you had the entire globe protesting one American man injustice. So that, like, people know what's going on, and I feel like America is slowly losing its notoriety as the top country.
I didn't even know when it became the top country.
Because every immigrant comes here for a better life, quote unquote.
I don't even know how, like...
What do you mean how? It was their it was their fucking flyer, you know? Like, come to America and fucking
get a better life. But
get a picket fence and shit.
But at some point, when niggas started to come here, they had to have an aha moment when they're like,
aha!
Oh. Like, this ain't
You got me.
Yeah, like, you feel me? But, man, here we are. 400 years later.
But some people, like, they didn't have a choice, obviously. Like, slaves and shit, so.
Yeah, we seen how them niggas was treating them on the horses.
Yeah.
It's not
still,
funny, but
still. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's so crazy, dude. Like, what do you say? What do you really say to people when they see what's going on? Like, the media portrays such a bad vibe. You know what I mean? Like, it's not good. Like, we laugh and we joke because that's how we are, but it's really not too good, especially when you have kids growing up and they know, like, the era, and it's like, it's known, you know what I mean? Like, the kids know, all right? They're trying to take out certain teachings out of the school so the kids growing up in the future won't know, but people will know. This shit lasts for a long time. It's been
the internet,
centuries, bro. Like, so, I don't know. I feel like, to answer your question, yes, America does put fear into people, but I think because they want to.
Yeah.
They want people to be afraid. It's kind of like ruling with an iron fist. If people are afraid of you, who's going to fuck with America? Who's going to want to go to war with us? You know what I mean? It's from a defense point of view.
I think America put on this, like, front, though, because, like, they really big and bad, but mad niggas be
we have the strongest military.
But Russia be gotten...
They're good with the cyber warfare. Like, we can't fuck with them there. But
if Russia takes all the money out of America's bank account, ain't no way niggas is continuing.
But isn't America in debt? Like, what is your money worth, bro?
Zero.
So
man.
I don't even know. But anyway, let's move on. We got one more. Let's get into one more. Netflix shows, right?
Yeah.
So I have a specific type of Netflix shows.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to gear away from it, you know what I mean? Just kind of switch up my point of view, the things that I'm entertained by. Like, I like Marvel movies. Like, I like superhero movies. I like supernatural shit, you know what I mean? Vampires, niggas that could fly, niggas that could disappear. Just some off-the-wall shit, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But recently, I've been trying to shift, like, the type of stuff I watch on Netflix, because, it's, you know what I mean? It's kind of getting played out, and... like, that stuff, like, I find myself watching a lot of shows over again. Like, a lot of people.
I can't do that. I really cannot do that. I need some years in between I watch a show. Like, if I watch a series and I finish it, I'm not watching it again all over tomorrow. Like, I already know what's going to happen.
Season 1, episode 1. Here we go.
I can't do that shit. I need some years in between.
Yes, one of the podcasts new podcast from an old they left their old podcast. They now have a new podcast from the guys, Maul from the new Maul and Rory podcast.
Mm-hmm.
He spoke about Emily in Paris. So I'm watching Emily in Paris now. It's on Netflix. It's about this girl, works for a marketing firm in Boston, moves to Paris, and just switches her life up, trying to take the American way of marketing over to Paris, to their Paris branch, and just advertise their, their clients. So it's really interesting. It's different from what I watch, and I think it's quite interesting. So if you like Emily in Paris, they got the new season 2 coming out December 22nd. Tell me about it. How you feel about the show? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Emily in Paris.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm trying to switch it up a little bit. So we'll see.
I think the only thing that I was watching on Netflix was All American, but they took it off of Netflix.
Really? Damn,
Yeah,
I know
really
y'all heard. I just got into that.
I was,
shit too.
but it's on the CW with a whole lot of commercials. But I'm trying to thug through it. Yeah.
Damn, they took that shit off Netflix?
Yeah, I kind of like shows like that. Kind of like All American, Power, like Grownish. I like shows like that. I don't know if they're on Netflix, but yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys have any suggestions, send them right over. Let us know.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go ahead and take a break right here. This is The Beat by me, J Degrees. Enjoy. All right, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that. And contact me if you guys like the beats or whatever. You want me to make a custom beat? I could do that too, you know what I mean? Throw some fucking ice cream sounds in there, then a fucking monkey shaking its ass, and then bees twerking on a umbrella. So, whatever you want me to make, I'll make it for you. But let's get right back into these topics.
Yep.
I see a lot of memes, I guess, internet jokes, about Joe Biden not really making his promises. I know he kind of been gearing away from like the news and all that stuff, but I want you guys to understand this right here, right? These people will say whatever. They'll fucking give everybody superpowers, right?
They like niggas.
They will say whatever, give you the most false promises just to get elected, right? It hasn't even, I think it just made a year. Like, it just made a year of him being president, and in a month, he was gonna tell you that he's not gonna stand by his promise of canceling student loans, right? So that was one of his big factors of what got him elected. And now 1 year of being in a month, he's gonna let you know that one of his promises, yeah, it's dead for that. You guys just forget about that.
That's like a nigga making a promise to you, like, yeah, we're gonna be in a relationship. I love you, you know, just to get in the draws, and you let him, and then you find out he ain't shit, and you're like, oh, you wasn't shit, nigga. Yeah, he lied.
I keep telling people, you can't really listen to these politicians. Like, they do not care about your problems. They just want to get elected. They just want that crown, right?
Which is real stupid to me, because it's like, you get it, and then you turn mad old mad fast. Like, it's a whole bunch of problems. You feel me? Joe Biden he still look old, but he ain't look as old. Obama.
Like 100 years old.
Yeah, all these niggas ain't look that old until they got into office. So it's like you want the power until you get it, and then you realize that you gotta damn near kill yourself to maintain it. And then of course, these niggas was never gonna follow through on their promise. Anyway, so it's
I don't vote, bro. I do not vote.
Why even get your fake ass hopes up? it really puzzles me, because every 4 years or 8 years or whatever, it's 4 years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, every 4 years, you niggas line up at the polls, fill these shits out, drop it in a box, and be like, yes, I did my part. I was a part of the voice.
I mean, shout outs to the stimmy, but that's really Donald Trump. So shout outs to the stimulus.
No,
right?
Don't shout out to the stimmy, because that tax return is gonna be like, alright, by the way, you owe $14,000.
So it's a loan.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, bro,
it was a loan the whole time.
Let me tell you something. I'm already getting letters like, yo, run us our money back right now. You feel me? So it's like, I feel like they don't really have our best interest in mind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If something was like, yo, in order for you to reach your ultimate power, you have to literally give these people money so they can maintain their lifestyle. That's the only way I see them actually doing something good, is if something in them was like, yo, the only way you reach ultimate power is if you take care of the people. Until then, they're only in it for themselves. When will people understand that? Especially you old people who love to push voting. Yeah. Like, it does nothing.
I feel like if the young people, or like people in general, can convince old people that voting does nothing, then I think that's when things would change. Because then now those people are from the time of voting and things did things. But if they stop voting, you already know we not voting. So it's like the president's gonna have 20 votes, and like no one's like, yo, no one cares about the president anymore. I think that's what needs to happen. People need to not vote for the president anymore. Yeah,
because you guys voting is just an illusion for them to pick who they want anyway. So it's like, yeah, let them go line up and let us fake count these ballots and let's pick who we want at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Electoral college, bro.
Right.
So
how does that make sense anyway?
Yeah. So we just take whatever you guys do as suggestions, like maybe this guy, but we don't care. That's what I think, and obviously it's what happens, so.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Whatever. You guys gonna do whatever anyway. Don't even listen to us.
Right.
Alright, so let's get into our throwbacks for this week. I had movies from the 2000s. Only because that was such a crazy era. Like, it was just like no holds barred. They were saying gay, faggot shit. Like, it was they were saying so much wild shit. White chicks is literal white, a black person's white face. So it's like, oh shit, you know what I mean? All the American Pies.
Bruh, and y'all remember that movie where, I think it's the nigga that play Iron Man. He legit did blackface. I don't want to stir no trouble.
Fucking Tropic Thunder.
Yes, he was a legit black man.
I thought that was a black dude.
I did too.
That's
like,
crazy.
So they were less sensitive back then, to say the least. What's that other movie? Something male gigolo. It's when this.
Oh, Deuce Bigelow. His last name had to rhyme with Gigolo. It had to. Fuck is a Bigelow, nigga?
Yo, the movies back then was hilarious. What's another one?
They pushed the button OD, dude.
They sure
so
did.
Crazy. Dude, Where's My Car? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the scary movies. The screams.
Yeah, damn, what's that?
What a good time, man.
Yeah.
It was a good time for movies.
Mm-hmm. It sure was. If you wanted like a
Van Wilder.
Yeah. Man.
National Lampoon. Jesus Christ. Man.
And Fired Up.
Oh shit! Right? They pretended to be cheerleaders.
Crazy,
Yo, they
man.
were doing the wildest shit.
Oh
That's so inappropriate.
It's really
that is mad inappropriate, bro.
Oh, my
man.
God.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, you could have done so much in like the early 2000s with movies. You could have done whatever.
What's that other movie called?
What was it about?
It was when they was in the woods. This is the only part I remember vividly. It was when they was in the woods and it was raining and it was like, I don't see nothing wrong. It was three
Without
niggas.
a paddle.
Yes, they had to cuddle. they had to cuddle. Oh my God! Remember the hippie girl was flinging her shit out the window. Yo, that movie was lit. I watched it 3 times.
Harold and Kumar.
Oh shit! Oh man.
Yeah, man. Shout outs to those.
Yeah, shout out to the throwback movies.
Big facts. Yeah. So let's get into our music takes so we can skedaddle out here. Roddy Ricch is dropping another album.
Shout out
This
to
is his
him.
second studio album. First one did amazing. So him coming up on his sophomore album, already doing crazy from his freshman. I think this album is going to be dope. He did a thing where he actually put the credits of the producers and he has the artist on top. So it's like a movie. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get the name right now of his shit. Roddy Ricch, new album, blah. And he spells rich with 2 C's. That's pretty cool.
He's super rich.
That's pretty cool. Damn, they don't even have it. Live life fast. Live life fast. So shout outs to that. Sophomore album drops when this pod drops. So let's see how that goes. I saw that Alicia Keys dropped an album last Friday called Keys. It has 26 songs on it. Can you believe 26 songs from Alicia Keys? It's like a side A, side B situation.
Yeah, I fucks with Alicia Keys. She got good music.
Mm-hmm. Juice WRLD, posthumous album. That means an album after somebody dies.
Yeah, I was gonna say something mad and sensitive. I was like, "Hey, Dad."
Yeah, it's a posthumous. I can't pronounce words sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the name of that album. Give me 1 second. Fighting Demons. And I've heard 4 songs on my way today to do the podcast, and it sounds pretty good. It kind of sounds crazy because it's like he's foreshadowing, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of his songs is foreshadowing. Like, you know, fighting demons, doing drugs till I almost die, you know what I mean? I'm already dead. So I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
like, bro, what were you on alive? Because you're dead and these songs are hitting, so it's crazy.
He probably was a prelude to, you know?
Mm-hmm. Drugs is crazy, man. And we have Wiz Khalifa.
What?
Yeah. Wiz Khalifa. Let me pull this up. Why? I think it's Wiz Got Wings or some shit like that.
Don't he do sell wings for real?
I think so, yeah. So I think the album is to advertise the wings or the song. I want to be correct, so I'm trying to go on Apple Music, and of course my phone starts being crazy.
Let's see.
Apple just does whatever, bro. I swear to you.
Whatever.
Yeah, go on Wiz Khalifa's Apple Music so we could give them Good name. Wiz J.
Not his phone, man. It's mad.
Is it an album?
I got big thumbs.
Oh, it's a single. It's a single. Come on.
Is it?
It's an album. Jesus Christ. So, okay. Yeah, last
songs.
week Wiz Got Wings, right?
Yeah.
Wiz Got Wings. He has fucking 14 songs. Damn. Yeah. I'm gonna check that out. I've been a Wiz fan since fucking forever, so we'll see. I think that's it for today, right?
Yeah.
That's it, guys. You already know the vibes. You know what I mean? We got Christmas next week. we got all
Wait,
types
did we
of
drop an
stuff.
episode before? You know?
Yeah. Christmas is on a Saturday. We got an episode. We're filming 2 days
The
before.
23rd, yeah.
So we'll be back before Christmas. So we don't want to get too holiday on y'all.
Right.
So yeah, let's get out of here. As always, we're war with ourselves. We're war with everyone outside. Stay safe out there, guys. Peace.